and very welcome to your episode of Foreign First 9 through 1. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. We have our tea. We got a nice little gold and white set this morning. And because I see these things every day, I wanted, I guess it's a cookie sandwich with icing. There's not enough sugar in my life. So, but with that said, we want to thank Zora's and my special guest for today. We have Tom Davis. He's running against the incumbent Scott Desjardins in this coming of the month's election for the primary.
Yes, the Republican primary.
The Republican primary that's on August the 6th. Early voting starts on July 17th.
Yep.
And so, again, there's many opportunities to talk to your candidates. And again, I put this out there. If anybody would like to come on my show that is running in this upcoming election, whether it's this one that's in August or the one that's coming up in November, you're always welcome to come on the show and have a chat with us. But we want to say thanks to Zora's for once again having us here. And if you haven't noticed my shirt, I have to give credit where credit's due. Sydney, that works with us, found these shirts, and it's called Spilling the Tea since 1773.
Wow, it rolls right off the tongue.
I know, right? And so I thought, oh, how fitting, Memorial Day is coming up, as well as, and everybody's wearing their red, white, and blue. And this segment is all about, the show is Spilling the Tea because we're at Zora's Tea Room.
Yes.
But before we spill too much tea this morning, let's talk about our community weather sponsors. We want to thank Reddick Brown Ford and also Randall Gillum to elect him as your 31st district attorney. They are your community weather sponsors. Right now in McMinnville, it's 78 degrees. Today's high is going to be 86. Tonight's low is going to be 68. Now, partly cloudy conditions are expected around 11 a.m. Wind gust up to 19 miles per hour. As you all unfortunately have foreseen, between my weather and all the other weathers, from Wednesday on, it's like a 10-day forecast of rain, 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 rain. But again, it's Tennessee weather. It can change at any moment's notice. But as far as tomorrow goes, there is a 90% chance of thunderstorms and showers. So have your rain boots, get, all your stuff ready to go. I know golfers are upset because the spring fling was supposed to be this weekend. It was going to be a major thing, but Mother Nature.
Yeah, that's what you do.
The belly of the beast.
That's right.
Yes. So again, we want to thank Reddick Brown Ford and Randall Gillum for your 31st district attorney for sponsoring today's community weather. Yes, Dwayne, I know. Boo. And then we want to shout out to the Deanna. Good morning. I bet Tom knows her very well.
Yes.
We're going to take a quick break from our sponsors, but when we get back, we're going to talk to Tom Davis because he actually just got back from the legislative breakfast.
I did, yes.
And then all the other fun things that's coming up because I know he's got some meet and greets and gatherings. And
yes.
God, there's so many.
All over the place.
I'm thinking about making a separate calendar for that just so I know.
Yeah, right.
But guys, we'll come back for more from our sponsors. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Family comes first, and so does your health care. At Infinity Family Health LLC, they're caring for every stage of life, now welcoming newborns and infants, along with children and adults. With experienced pediatric and adult providers, you'll find compassionate, relationship-based care where they treat you like family. Now accepting new patients with same-day appointments available in McMinnville. Call 931-507-500 today. Infinity Family Health LLC, caring for generations right here at home.
Medicare plan can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions helps you find the Medicare, life insurance, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 813-247-2172 or visit guidedseniorsolutions.net.
And mildew can make your property look worn down. Phil's Pressure Washing can restore the beauty of your home or business with gentle, soft washing. We clean roofs, driveways, gutters, decks, and more. Proudly serving McMinnville, Morrison, Sparta, Smithville, and surrounding areas. Fully insured and licensed with 10 plus years of experience. Call Phil's Pressure Washing today and let us do the dirty work.
Through located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm host your show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We're live again at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe, and now Tom is wearing his hat of the day. Now, why did you pick this hat?
Attired.
Yes, the
Because
matching.
it matches, yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
I
And
like it.
It was different than the one that you had me in last time.
Yeah, last time it was a little more
And
bouffante.
It was, and maybe
It's probably more here than you've seen in a lifetime,
Yeah.
you know.
and this one may be a little less to overcome as far
More
as
modest.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the choices.
So some of the topics we discuss last time and this time, they'll be a little easier to take me seriously, I think.
We'll try.
So,
I know your wife
whatever,
said she was cracking up.
yeah,
so
whatever. We can have serious topics.
Yeah,
and have
we
fun with
can.
it, so.
So today at Zora's, of course, if you don't make a regular visit here like I do, make sure you do, because they have a monthly tea that they showcase. Right now we're drinking a pineapple, oh my gosh, it's pineapple something punch, and pineapple melon punch. And again, it is even the little colors of the melon and the orange pineapple. And then of course, every time I come here, I always pass that daggum dessert thing. And so we're also eating, or I'm eating cookies filled with icing. It's an ice cream sandwich to me. So with that being said, good morning to everybody that's tuning in with us. We are live at Zora's Tea Room, and my special guest today is Thomas E. Davis. He's running for the 4th congressional seat against the incumbent Scott Desjardins and a slew of other names.
Yeah, it's the Republican primary.
But for that's the important one. Yes,
that is the important one.
And so, with that being the Republican primary, I know Tom will remind y'all till the day we beat this dead horse, but you guys got to show up for the August 6th election for our state and federal primaries.
Yes.
The local races will be wrapping it up as far as, with the sheriff, the DA, constables, I was trying to think of other ones off the top of my head that I can't remember right now.
Our county
County
executive.
executive.
Yep.
But for Tom, this is his primary coming up. And so, what is one thing you just want to remind everybody about this primary?
Well, one is how things are presented to us. In particular, the VA clinic.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's a brand new one.
It is, and it's still ongoing. And so the good news is that it will be open at least through the end of the year.
Which is a great. That's a great thing.
That's a win. It gives us being the veterans and those that are actually wanting to keep it open and engage in some more time to affect that change. But what I'm seeing now is our incumbent, Scott Desjardins, is who, and I'll back up a little bit. His initial push into this was just not even a harshly worded letter, but like a letter to the Secretary of the Veterans Administration, basically just asking, Colin. Hey, what happened? Yeah. Doug Collins. And that was it. And then he chose not to come to McMinnville to a town hall that was attended by the veterans. It was put on by the VA for us.
That's right.
And he said, no, thanks. I'm going to go to North Dakota and talk about missiles. That's more important. Yeah. And then it kind of grew from there. And it was actually Congressman John Rose who took the lead on it and jumped in wanting more answers. Hey, let's actually put some effort in to keeping this clinic open and figuring out what's going on, because the whole thing was a train wreck to begin with. Very short notice. These other clinics that they were pushing us out to were not ready to receive us. And in fact, last week, I think I was in Woodbury, which, because Cannon County is now part of the 4th Congressional District.
That's right.
And talking to a group out there of Vietnam Veterans of America. And before we even got started, before, they even knew I was there, this gentleman came in and was sitting down, and his comment was that it was easier for him to get into Vietnam than it was for him to get onto Arnold Air Force Base.
Oh my gosh.
And so that was where he was going to for his care, because this clinic was being closed down. So anyway, now our representative is going out there saying how involved he was and engaged, and maybe he did initially, but his first was just throw up my hands and it'll go away. We're just it's a done deal. And that's what we're gonna go with. Not the case as we see right now. And I said it all along. If we really wanted to, we could keep it on. And I say that it happened more so because of the veterans organizations. The American Legion jumped in, and vets, I'm sure, were making calls to our representatives, caregivers, and then also people local to the community.
Yes.
I know Executive Bell was very involved in it.
Michael Woodley in the Van Buren County was very active.
And some other folks, oh my God, J.C. Pettit, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he was involved. Paul Sherrill were just some of the names that come to the top of my mind. And so I think because of that groundswell here, that it brought it up and like, oh yeah, it's an election year. So now what we're seeing is our representative outrunning damage control. And in my opinion, overstating his participation and his part in keeping it open. So, and okay, maybe after the fact he jumped on, but initially he was just resigned to the fact of like, all right, sorry, I support you veterans until it comes time to fight.
And in Tom's defense on that, all of us, when we found out, it was all last minute, including to me, the way the letter was wrote from our Representative Desjardins. He didn't have a clue about it either until it was made aware from whoever if it was Terry Bell or whoever it was. And let me jump in, but you also with Warren First 931, because you put together that forum together out there. Yes. And I mean, that was in less than 15, 24 hours, because I had only Wednesday to get this together. But I want to say, in the process for me on that was, I saw a post on Chatter from somebody that lived in Van Buren County saying, is anybody in Warren County hearing about this VA clinic being closed? And then I was following. And then long story short, I got in touch with Michael Woodley. He is a county commissioner out in the Van Buren County area, also a veteran. And he was like, I just got off the phone with the VA clinic and this is what they told me. And I was like, oh my gosh, so then that kind of just stirred the pot. And then after we've done, I feel like Warren County, after the voters, I want to say, and the VAs got together and joined forces, Then we got the local representatives involved, which stirred up some pot and then got awareness
Yeah.
to our federal leaders.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, even with all that being said, I know that, like you were talking about what you've been doing, what I've been doing, I know from Michael's standpoint, Michael Woodley, he's been doing a great job up there in Van Buren County. He let me know that people's been mailing letters of concern, people's been emailing letters of concern, and people are consistently calling week by week by week. And I said this because, you know, on the flip side of this is a great thing that we have got it extended to the end of this year. And I'm telling you guys, unfortunately, where there's good comments, there's also bad comments. And I've had a kind of a pushback. One person was saying, well, I've already transferred. My doctor or my nurses or whoever's over there, they're no longer there after a certain time because they found another job.
Yeah. Yep.
And, you know, now that we didn't have enough employees to man it, now we're going to have enough, you know, that uncertainty is there. And so I think the next step for the VA clinic, as well as our Scott Desjardins, I'm going to put it on him.
Oh, yeah.
They need to get together with Mr. Collin and all them and talk about giving the veterans reassurance that this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that we have, you know, just something to let them know that even though this is going on, we're taking care of it. It's just give us some time.
Yeah, and that was the whole deal with that, even the meeting that the VA put on for us. I mean, and again, it was all them, like, well, we can't do anything. Everyone's just throwing up their hands, you know, from the VA, talking about we can't, it's closed, it's done, it's law, and here we are, it's staying open. So, and it's because of those calls and that movement to keep it open. And so that's where, and I would encourage all those out there, and I already have, that if you had already been moved out to one of the other clinics, is call the VA. Don't take no for an answer.
That's correct.
And have them move your primary care back to McMinnville, because that'll be the next thing. Is that if not enough of us push back in, that's going to be the excuse. It's like, well, nobody.
Well,
came
we
back
opened
in.
it back up, and the numbers stayed the same. Well, the numbers stayed the same because they didn't have any pushback.
Yeah, and then I don't know if we should get a call on it. I think that was part of the deal.
The VA did put a statement out. We did share that. The VA did say that they are going to, you know, just like last time when they were going to schedule y'all new places, they're going to call again. And, you know, I think probably ask you, are you good where you're at? Or do you want to be reinstated?
And that's, you know, everyone, you know, deal with your own situation. But I had already changed mine back to McMinnville before we even knew it was staying open. I was riding it into the dirt, man.
Yeah.
Just because of that. So, but, you know, have them change your care back to Warren County or into McMinnville. And part of the problem, or part of the things they were saying, was some of those surveys, and then what was in those surveys about, you know, rotating care providers. That is throughout the VA. That is not specific to this clinic.
Nothing new.
And that was part of the reason when I first came to Warren County, I was going to Murfreesboro, New York. And it's the same thing. You always go in there, somebody new, and all the things. I was like, well, why am I going to, you know, spend half my day?
But from a business point of view, Tom, at the end of the day, if the VA clinic is not responsible for the hiring and firing of employees, who was? And then we found out that the company called Valor was the third-party company that was the contract to hire and fire people. So if you, again, it's no different than any contract. If you go into a contract with somebody and they say, we're going to provide this, that, and the other, and they don't hold up their end of the bargain, then something's got to give. Either find somebody that can take care of it, or Valor, you've got to stop what you're doing and fix this over here. Because when you look up the Valor company in general, they have contracts all over the country of different VA clinics. So they're not hurting for money. So if I hear, like, you know, if that's one thing somebody told me the other day, they said, if I hear Valor say, well, these physicians, these nurses, you know, are asking too much, I'm going to be like, what, out of the odd 50, 60 plus counties you cover, you can't, you know what I mean? No telling how much these contracts were worth in general.
And nothing specific, but my feel on it is there was something else going on for this particular clinic in McMinnville. Like I said, unfortunately, we made it a big enough event during, and fortunately, again, that it's during an election year that that we
Perfect
affected
timing
the
at this
change.
point.
Yes. Yeah, because
I don't think me and Tom had this off air. I don't think this would have happened if it wasn't election season.
They'd have dusted it off and been like, all right, sorry about your luck. Have a fun drive into into Murfreesboro, or good luck getting onto Arnold.
Oh yeah. But, might as well go back in the war.
But we support you veterans, right?
Yeah. But with that said, but again, I want to say this and we'll move on, is if we could create that much of a ruckus in that small time frame, think about what we could do in this time frame that we have. We need to keep calling. We need to keep emailing. You need to keep sending out handwritten letters. We got to stay vigilant and eyes on the prize. That's what I always tell you.
And that's what, and don't forget where our representative was through all of this. He, very clearly told us it was more important to go to North Dakota and talk about missiles than it was to come and stand with the veterans at that town hall.
I mean, he could have done something, know.
He could have been, and to give credit to that staff, he did have a member of the staff in there. But all they're doing is note taking.
Yeah. Secondhand information.
So,
But this morning, real quickly, talk about the legislative breakfast. How was it?
Yes. No, it was good. So, the Chamber of Commerce puts this on every year. And they were saying this is probably unofficially the biggest crowd they had. I know I had to sneak in because they had sold out of tickets. I did pay.
Tom.
I know, right?
Breaking the law,
and apparently I wasn't the only one. They busted out some more tables, it looked like. So it was all good, but makes me sound cooler that I snuck in.
I know. And it's hard to take you serious with your hat, but anyways,
I know, right?
Yes.
But no, it was good. Some interesting questions, and this is how we as citizens stay involved and engaged. Is attend these things, because we had our state senator Janice Bowling was there, our state representative Paul Sherrill was there, and our county executive Terry Bell was there.
Was Ryle there again?
And Ryle Chastain,
our mayor.
Yep. The McMinnville mayor were all there answering questions. I think the mayor, though, I think he got off pretty easy, because there was only a couple questions that he really had to answer. Yeah. But hey, you picked the right job, I guess.
Well, I mean, no one ran against him, so I mean, like, obviously I always say, if no one's running against you, obviously you're doing something right.
Yeah, and I will tell you something that's coming in that I didn't even realize until like this week, is these flock cameras. And that's what we're getting. There's 12 of them in McMinnville already, if the online is correct.
Yep.
And what we talk about, we hear of these things, and they, law enforcement can use them to solve some crimes. But on the other side of that is it's digital tracking of us, our movements, our patterns, and then that information is sold. And then we can walk this up the chain a little bit, then we've got our federal government buying this. And there's already cases of false accusations, false, the being accused and drugged through court and innocent.
Yeah.
So I am not a fan of these, but this is how we prevent them, is talking to our aldermen, our
being a part
commissioners, and going to the meetings and then telling them no. I mean, unfortunately, we could get rid of them. And I would be for that, but again, it's how many of us are gonna fight it. So,
and that's why you got to show up to for the flock cameras. Those are in the subcommittee meetings that are at the correctional partnership ones. They're like at 3:30, and I know you're gonna say, "Well, Kelly, I'm at work at 3:30." I understand. There is, 12 plus subcommittees, and most of them are, intertwined with the same persons or same people.
Yeah.
And so trying to find a time to get all these meetings done in 1 month is extremely hard in general. And you got to give credit where credit's due, guys. They do the best they can with the time that they got.
Yeah.
And that's why we here at Warren First try to cover every meeting we can so you don't miss it to our best ability. We were going to cover the education meeting, but they canceled it.
Yeah.
So, and it is what it is. It's Memorial Week, leading into Memorial Weekend,
and it is hard to keep track of that stuff. But that's why, and if you can't attend, if you have a group or friends, somebody can go, and then just as these issues come up, that we have access to it, like the data centers. If you don't want data centers, start calling now and ask for those county powers.
100%. Van Buren County is having a pot stirring
It is.
issues. That's the best way. I was about to say something nasty.
Yeah.
Pot stirring on the database center. They're at a deadlock on votes in Van
Well,
Buren.
and part of that is knowing what you're talking about. And I attended one of those meetings out there, and what they have coming in is a Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
And in essence, what it is, and I don't know, they're like 40-foot connexes. They're going to do like 4 of them. They're going to put them in the industrial park, and they're going to have electricity hooked up to them. They're going to run. They're only going to operate them during off-peak hours. So it's actually a benefit to the community and a benefit to the power company also, because that's where the energy costs are less.
Okay.
And so and they get it all. It's like, oh my gosh, it's going to turn into a data center, and no, it's not. It was very interesting to go. So understand. And some people they get it in their minds that, hey, this is, like it's a data center. No, it's not. And these data centers, more than just, the electric draw, the water draw, what are these things used for? It's data collection. It's your AI stuff.
Yeah.
It's any, and we're all guilty. We all use them.
And we even
So
posted
we need the power.
And we posted about the Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
And we got ripped on. It's not mining. And I was like, again, there's 2 types of mining that we're speaking of.
Yeah.
But this is a legit thing. Bitcoin mining is a legit thing.
It is a very legitimate business operation. And like I said, it's just, and it was very interesting. And I understand the concerns.
Yeah.
But get all the information and be open-minded about some stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't care what they say. I don't want it.
Well, we talked to a couple of people that have dealt with database centers. And the technology maybe that was, which by the way, database centers is nothing new. It's just becoming an issue now, whether it's election time, I don't know. But database centers have been collecting information since the beginning of time when this all started.
Yeah.
And originally, from what they were saying, they used to have pool water from the lakes and the rivers to cool the systems down. Yeah. But now, going up to 2026, the systems are now upgraded where they filter, it's just recycled water all the time. If you think about, for me, the way I understood it, and I know y'all are going to be like, it's not the same thing, but to me, that's the only way I can understand it.
Sure.
If y'all do hydroponic planting, have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Where they have all the tubes in, and you just,
mostly closed system.
Yeah, it's a closed system.
Yep.
And so that is essentially what a lot of database centers are evolving to, is similar to that, to keep it all cool. And then it doesn't tamper with any, your water source. Because one thing that was brought up at the Van Buren County thing that I was told was that they're going to start taking our water.
Yeah. And then with this particular one, he's like, nope, the only thing that, and this company did their homework on it. They located, one, it's in the industrial park. So I'm like, why are you going to have an industrial park if you're not going to bring industry?
That's true.
There's a substation right there, and it's in the industrial park. And these things that, the fans that they use for cooling are already in use by other companies out there. So it was very interesting. But that's back to, contact your, those elected, your local reps, and you can have those places, but just have those zonings in place. But like, all right, you have to be self-sustaining if you're going to do this type of operation. And as long as we found out here in Warren County, as long as they're not already in the mix of doing it, you're solid. Yeah. But like with the rock quarry, they were already looking, so we didn't, and it does, and it's a balance, because you get out into out here in the rural, and that was a big thing with the rock quarry, was our land rights. Yeah. As
with the minerals.
Minerals and all that. But
look into that. You don't realize, you think you might own your property and your land, but you don't own the mineral rights.
Yeah, and that's from state.
That's crazy.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So and you don't ever even own the land truly, because mess around, don't pay the property taxes.
Correct.
But all that to say, contact your reps, whichever side, be out in front of it. If you can't necessarily be at those meetings, go to the functions, know your representative.
And lastly on this subject, Tom, is Dwayne Ramsey says, I think more of the issue is that these database centers are popping up everywhere, drawing a lot of energy. It was also announced yesterday that they are trying to find ways to make these data places pay for any extra energy required, so citizens do not get hit with a higher electric bill due to data centers.
Yeah, and like I said, and that's part of that, as an example, the zoning for these businesses in particular in that County Powers Act.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, if you're going to do this business, you must, put it, whatever the criteria is, be self-sufficient. You can't, and put all those things in place.
Yeah.
So then if they come looking, land in whatever county, like, hey, here's the requirements.
Yeah.
And I would, and they're doing it now.
Yeah.
A lot of them, and there are states and counties that are making those requirements, and they're still going up.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 4,000 of these things are already up. My numbers could be off, but there's a lot of them, and
across
that's
the county,
trying to keep up to the AI boom,
Mhm.
and that's why we're having an explosion of them now.
Yeah.
So.
So and we're going to take a quick break, but any final last thoughts?
Memorial Day.
Yep.
Yes. The VFW is in charge of it this year.
Okay.
It's at the airport on Monday, 8:00.
Okay.
And it'll be the usual show that we do out there. And so that's all getting put together, but it is on.
Okay.
Monday at 8. Come
Rain
on
or
out
shine?
Rain or shine. Yeah.
Okay. If it does rain, are y'all going to move it into
we move into the hangar.
hangar? Okay.
So, and I think the 7-8 years I've been here doing it, I don't think we've ever had to go inside. So,
Okay.
which, although our forecast,
Right.
I shouldn't have said anything.
And then also too, before I let you go, you have a meet and greet event coming up.
I have June 5th is a fundraiser.
Okay.
It's cornhole. We're still working out a few of the details on that. I think we're upgrading a little bit. It's going to be maybe a little more professional than I had in mind. It's just a family fun. It's like a serious business. The cornhole is
when you fundraise and do cornhole.
But so we're getting tied in with that. So I think it's going to be a little bit more. And then on the 20th out in Coffee County of 20 June, I have a town hall, and that's in the morning, 9 to 1 o'clock. And so we're still finalizing some details on that. Yeah. And then I'll be, yours is July 11th. I'll be
July 10th.
July 10th.
Yeah.
And then, in Sequatchie County on June 13th, down, and that's in the morning, I think.
Okay.
But I'll be down there for that, and then back up. I think I may go out to the Lucky CIC for Meet the Candidates thing out there.
Oh yeah, they have a good one too.
And you got any questions? I do a live stream every Friday from 8 to 9. Post up on Facebook, give me the questions, email, go to my website, TomDavisTN4.com, Tom Davis for Congress on the Facebook, and everything else, the X and Instagram is Tom Davis TN4. So and come out and see what we got going on Memorial Day. So
come out and support.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime.
Kelly. Appreciate it. I'm getting ready to do the thing.
Yeah, that is enough spilling the tea with my good friend Thomas E. Davis. Once again, he is running against the incumbent Scott Desjardins for the 4th congressional seat.
A Republican primary.
For the Republican primary. So make sure you come up and show up on August the 6th and vote for who you think is going to represent you the best here in the Warren County community.
It's me. Spoiler alert. It's me.
You should always go like this. It's me.
Oh, it's me.
Especially with the hat, it sells.
Yeah.
It sells. All right, guys. Remember, Warren County, keep it first.
And are taking out, we've got something for everyone. From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders. Your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden. where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
All right, welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and you're hanging out with me for our Tuesdays Spilling the Tea segment. And if you haven't noticed my shirt, shout out to Sydney Allenbatten. I have to say that very slow, and I don't think I said it right again. But anyways, spilling the tea since 1773. But we're at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. And I'm so excited to have these ladies on. We got Darren Deaton Owens with us. And then I'm going to let you introduce
Okay.
She's new
Yes.
to the Motlo crew.
Yes. So we have Sumner Deason that's joining us today. And Sumner is our new admissions recruiter.
Enrollment,
Yes.
all the things.
Yes.
I love it.
So we are so excited to have her on board and join us here in McMinnville.
I know she was such a treat at the EV event that they do. When I left, it looked like a lot more people were coming. Did it get a little bit bigger for you guys?
Yes. It was a good day. I think overall it was a good day. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. And then if you haven't seen Darren in a while, check out her new bob.
I know. So cute.
I feel like you know what's trending because I'm watching all this stuff on Bravo and all the women are now chopping their head off and I'm like, not me. Absolutely not.
Well, it's all because of the Today Show and Jenna Bush Hager. She did her bob and I was like, I'm going to bob like Jenna.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And Leslie, I can't think of her last name, but anyways, Leslie, they inspired me. So, but some days it's more Bobby than others, but you know,
It's
it is
super
what it is.
cute.
Thanks.
I love it.
Yeah.
But with us, you know, I know that the spring semester just ended, but with Motlo and stuff, and it's being this busy time of year, how did y'all finish out the year?
Well, we just recently had finals week, of course, which, you know, is always a stressful time. But we had graduation last Monday.
Yes, and I heard a high school student graduated Motlo first before he graduated high school.
Yes, actually, there was more than one. I think we had close to 5 that did that. But of course, our dual enrollment is phenomenal. And a huge shout out to Sally Pack because she's a rock star when it comes to dual enrollment. But I think we had 200 total dual enrollment students.
Yeah, at least 200 high school students who had taken dual enrollment classes before graduating high school.
That's awesome.
Which is awesome because
I wish we
they're
had
going
that.
in already having classes done. So
I'm going to say that under my breath. I'm like, we didn't have that 25 years ago.
We did not.
I think we would have done a lot better. If that, but anyways, I digress. But okay, so with that being said, spring's out, summer's in. So can you give any updates on that?
So, you know, we just want to let people know that we are undergoing some construction at the Cooper Center. So we are next door to the TCAT that's being constructed, which is going to be beautiful. But we are next door at the Cooper Center going through renovations and we are open. We just want to say that we are open, but we have like the mobile pods out with all of our furniture in it out, you know, in front of the building. It may look like we're closed because we are being renovated. It's going to be pretty.
It's going to be so nice.
It's going to be so
nice little facelift.
So we are very excited. So we are open.
Okay.
It may not necessarily look, you know, like it typically does, but coming in, we might just have some tables out in the lobby and we're just working here, there, and everywhere.
We'll find somebody. If you
Someone will be there. We promise. Yes. But yes, we are getting fully painted and new floors.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's an exciting time. So a lot going on there. Of course, we do have different library hours for the summertime. But our library is open as well, so anyone can, still come use the library. And we're just kind of gearing up for fall this summer.
Because fall will be here before you know it.
Yes, it will. Yes.
And speaking of fall specifically, if someone wanted to attend, where do they start? Is summer enrollment closed? Correct. Okay. So if they want to get a jump on fall, is this the perfect time to do it then?
Now, before we get into that, I do want to say this. If you're a current Motlow student, you still can register for summer classes.
Okay.
So
you're an OG.
Yes.
I
So
get
if you're
that.
in the system, if you've been taking classes, you can still register. And our classes start May 26th. So a week from today.
Oh my
A
gosh,
week from today,
next
summer
Tuesday.
classes. Yes. So if you want
Right on in it.
to, and you're in the system, yes, you can still register. We would love to see you in summer classes. But yes, now is the perfect time to get ready for
fall. So what do
yes.
people need to do to prepare for fall? Like if I had a list of things that I need to do for Kelly Walker Slaughter, what do I do?
So if you're just starting, haven't filled out an application, just go on over to our Montlow website. There's a bright yellow tab that says apply, and you will simply start there. And it's a pretty easy process. It walks you through which semester you're going to apply for. There are document requirements that you'll need to submit, but again, it provides a checklist for you, and then you're welcome to call Montlow admissions, and anyone can help you get those submitted if you have questions. So the process in and of itself is pretty simple. It's just making sure that you follow those steps and kind of check all the boxes as far as applying. And then once you're accepted, you'll receive that email. And then as soon as you're accepted, you can go ahead and start meeting with your advisor to get registered for classes. You don't have to wait till new student orientation. You can go ahead and get advised and
Jump on it.
Yes.
I love that.
And of course, we always need the transcripts, shot records. We'll need a copy of your driver's license. We need you to fill out the FAFSA. That's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Fill out the FAFSA. And then if you want to do Tennessee Promise or Tennessee Reconnect, get those applications in. But we have someone there to help you go through the process. It's streamlined, and we have great staff to help you through
I love that.
the steps.
I love it. And so, and also too, there's a lot of activities and ways to get involved.
Yes.
And this is the cheerleader of Montlow right here. She is. Every time you want a spokesperson, Montlow, add it to her bill. Pay her extra.
Please.
She already does so much. You're welcome. Because every time I'm around her, there's always in one of your conversations talks about Montlow.
Yes.
It's like you're a walking advertisement. You're a NASCAR driver, man, for Montlow. But can you tell me about some of the activities to get involved? Because for students that are, secondary students like ourselves, that are kind of I don't want to get the social part, but you'll do social things.
We do a lot. There's so many ways to get involved. And so many students forget, while we're a community college, we have a lot of great programs. We have an excellent honors program, which I am so grateful to have taught in the honors program for many years. But they really try to, help you grow academically.
Yeah.
So honors classes aren't any harder whatsoever, but typically the class size is smaller, but the work is different.
Yeah.
A lot of our classes have a fun theme. So you can take, we have an intro to film class, but instead of a general film class, we might have a horror film.
Yeah.
Theme. For example, I teach a sociology class with a theme of Harry Potter. So it's a typical sociology class, but some of our assignments are, centered around how Harry Potter relates to, sociology. So our honors program is really great. And of course, honors students can transfer on to MTSU, Tennessee Tech, and get those great scholarships. And of course, they go to regional conventions and they present papers and posters that they've done. So it's a great way to, kind of beef up your resume. We also have Phi Theta Kappa, which is a huge part of my, my heart at Montlow. Phi Theta Kappa is the only international honor society of the community college. So along with my fellow advisors, we just went to Baltimore to a convention.
Yeah.
And we did really well. We brought home a lot of awards.
Awesome.
Yes, we did really well. We have a really great Phi Theta Kappa chapter at Montlow. And I couldn't do it without our wonderful students and our other advisors. But we did really well. We get to travel somewhere new every year. And that's for students with at least a 3.5 GPA.
Is this kind of like similar to Beta?
Similar.
I'm trying to figure out what I could compare
that's
it to.
a good way to compare it. Beta, Interact, it's very similar to that.
Okay.
So we do go to an annual convention. This upcoming year is in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
But we rotate the convention every year. But we try to help students build their resume.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, a lot of students don't understand. They all think, okay, well, I need to have a 4.0 GPA. Well, that's great, but there's so many students that transfer to Tennessee Tech or MTSU with a 4.0 GPA. You've got to set yourself apart in other ways. So it's all about getting involved. So whether that's getting in the honors program, getting involved with Phi Theta Kappa, of course we have student government organization. We have biology clubs and paranormal clubs. Like there's so many things that you can do to get involved. We have a Montlow Buzz, which helps students write like for a newspaper. So there's so many ways to go that extra step to get some involvement, beef up your resume, and help get you scholarships when you transfer.
Exactly. I mean, the more you do, the more you get.
Right.
It's so
Absolutely.
true.
Absolutely.
And before you do some of these things, you need to look into it and do the investigation yourself to make sure that the opportunities are out there.
Correct.
Because like when I'm looking for grants or whatever, nothing's popped up that I do yet. But yesterday something did, and I was like, ooh, I do that with journalism.
Exactly.
There's so many different things you can get something for nowadays, and
Yes.
and that's why I love living in America. There's something for everybody, and especially at Montlow.
Yes.
So with that being said, is there anything we haven't tapped on right now?
I do want to mention our nursing pinning ceremony that we also had here recently. So the nursing pinning ceremony is before graduation, and essentially it is a symbolic event where they pin the student nurses to symbolize that they're going into professional nursing. So that's a really big special
moment,
very special moment. But at that event, they also honored a local student, Morgan West, that we lost. And the nursing program, along with the Montlow Foundation, created the Morgan West Scholarship.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people, in McMinnville knew Morgan, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to know her and travel with her. She was involved in so many things at Montlow. So if anyone is interested in that, Montlow did start a scholarship with her name.
I love that.
So I wanted to be sure to mention that today.
I love that.
For all the local folks.
I love that.
She was so special. So
yes. And then again, we're going to try to have Sumner, and I'm going to remember you because of the county.
Yes, you will.
And we're going to have Darren on. We're going to try to do Montlow. We're calling it Montlow Monday. I wanted it Montlow Mondays, but it's okay. So we'll do Spilling the Tea Tuesdays with you guys. But having them come on, because a lot of people, I was telling them at the EV event, is that, people just don't see it advertised enough. I'm going to say it for you guys because that's people have come up to me. They're like, do we even have a Montlow? Like, how good is it? And I tell it all the time. I'm like, it's amazing. You need to talk to their campaign cheerleader. I go, here's her number. Use it. Don't use it. But it's amazing to me, the stuff that we had 25 years ago is pale in comparison to what we have today. And it's because of people like Darren and Sumner and all the people like Larry laying the groundwork to get where it is. And, so again, if you have any questions about Montlow, anything at all, you need to call the school. You need to call these ladies. You need to look online because we have, I'm not trying to say don't leave Warren County, but literally you don't have to leave Warren County anymore to go to school.
Correct.
You got the robotics. You got TCAT.
Yes.
You got Montlow. All in the same convent.
Right. there's so many opportunities right here in McMinnville, and not just those of you in McMinnville, but in Sparta, White County,
surrounding
Van Buren,
counties, yes.
Coffee in Woodbury. Come on, call us. We would love to talk to you. Come out and see us.
Yeah.
Granted, it's kind of we're all over the place with the movement, but please come talk to us. Call us, email us.
Yeah.
We're really there to help you.
Yeah. We want to make, like I always say this, the more we know, the more we grow. And that includes the education, because knowledge is always powerful. And if we take that for granted, we're going to lose it.
Yes. And I tell students all the time, no one can take your education from you. Once you earn that degree, once you, you're going to have it forever.
Yep.
So, take advantage of what we have here, especially with Reconnect and Promise, to get your education.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
And we'll be out in the community a little more so on June 5th at the mall, where they're going to have the Community Expo event.
Love that.
We'll have a booth set up there. And so you'll start seeing us a lot more in the community. But for upcoming students, we do have a new student orientation that will be in June. We'll have one in June and one in July. So look in your inbox for those emails about how to register and sign up for that, because that'll be coming really soon.
I love that. And so go back to the expo. That's the first time I heard about this.
It's through the chamber.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, through the Chamber of Commerce. So they did it a couple years ago, but brought it back this year, and they're going to have employers out, trying to get employees, but schools will be there. So come out to the expo, and Sumner will be there and be greeting people at the Motlow table. So hope to see people then. And of course, we're going to be out in the community more with the Autumn Street Fair, which they're working on. So that's exciting.
Yeah, y'all are going to be out in the community.
Yep.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, guys, if y'all have any questions for these lovely ladies, feel free and message us anytime here on Facebook and or call us at 931-369-3050, and I'll make sure to get them the information to them so they can get directly back to you. Guys, thank you so much for spilling the tea on some Motlow things. We're going to take a short break for more from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Fall is here, and it's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net. Get ready for fall with Randall Walker Farms, where fall planting begins.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit donaldhillisrealty.com. Firm 2273.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. Now, I did forget to ask what today's special is. Do you know what today's special is, my love dove? We have a new waitress here, putting her on the spot. Okay. Well, we do know that Zora's is going to be closing for the Memorial Holiday season. And I'm trying to remember exactly what days again off the top of my head. That's on the 24th, 25th, and the 26th. And they'll be reopened on Wednesday, the 27th. So, again, make sure you follow them on social media and all things Zora's. Jeff and them have done such a phenomenal job renovating this place, fixing it, and just keeping these positive atmosphere type vibes. It's amazing. Going on, we were going to have a special in-studio guest today, Miss Melody Krim. She was going to come on and talk to us all about graduation, Project Grad, but she is feeling a little under the weather right now. So I'm just going to give her a pass, and she will be on with us hopefully Thursday at Juicy's, feeling all good to go. I am going to, my internet is not going as fast as I would prefer right now. So I'm going to have to go to my cell phone. So give me a minute. Real quickly, if you guys got any events that have not yet been put on the community calendar, please let us know. We would love to put it on the calendar. We also like people, if you want to just be a viewer of the calendar, we have that as well. So right fast on our top of our page, it's pinned. Memorial Day weekend is coming. What plans are you doing for the holiday weekend? Whether it's a yard sale, cemetery decoration, a cookout, a benefit event, community gathering, or anything else happening around Warren County and the surrounding counties, we want to help spread the word. So event announcements are just $5. Event name, date and time, location, details, and contact information. And so you can see that on our Facebook page. Plug it. Also, too, I want to see if I can share this right fast, because I did do something yesterday. It was so much fun. Yesterday, me and Sydney, let me see if I can even get it. Oh my gosh, it's a long one, like always. Let's see. If I can get this shared to my laptop, then I can get it shared on here. But yesterday, we had an amazing time with, her name was Aminta, and she is from Smyrna. And she owns a company, a catering food company that makes special food from West Africa. And so the reason that we sat down and ate, or as she says, broke bread with her, is because she is going to be at the International Cultural Festival that's going to be happening on June the 30th. I want to shout out to Mickey Quinn for setting that up and letting us be a part of that. It was just a great time for everybody to come and, eat food. We had, I can't even tell you how many bowls. This was like a family style. And if I can get this on, I am going to share it. Let's just. All right, guys, welcome back. Okay. Welcome back. Oh, it's working. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to let you guys watch it while I take a break and clean up my space. But with that being said, this is Aminta, and I just want y'all to enjoy this. The foods that we ate, the foods that she brought. It was a true family-style dinner, and I will not forget this for nothing. Some of the food was a tinge spicy for me, not all of them, but the ones that I did get, I did try a little bit of everything. It was just so good. It was so good. But I'm going to add this back to the stage. We are live at the Black History Museum, and we're talking everything and all things about the multicultural event coming up, Fest in May. And as you can see back here, it's going to be on Saturday, May the 30th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's going to be ways of connecting with your community, cultural cuisine, shopping, performances, and family fun. And talking about the cultural cuisine side of things, we have with us right now, all the way from Antioch. Is that what
Smyrna.
I heard? Smyrna.
Yes.
Okay. All the way from Smyrna coming here to McMinnville. We have the one Aminta with us, and I got it right on the first try. It took me a few times. But she has made an amazing South African? West African cuisine. So we're going to taste test this while it's still good and warm, and she can talk to us a little bit about it. So what would you like us to start off with?
So we have a variety of dishes from Senegambia today. This is our traditional jollof rice, and that is you can serve that with different types of protein, but I choose to do vegetarian on that one.
Okay.
So that is, I always say that's like a beginner friendly West African food. If you don't know what to get, the jollof rice is always the way to go.
Okay.
Then we have another jollof rice right here. This one is cooked with lamb. And as you can see, it has all types of vegetables. And we call this white jollof because it doesn't have a tomato paste. So, yes.
Is a lot of your stuff tomato based?
Yes, a lot of our dishes are tomato based.
I know your stuff here, I mean. Yeah.
And you keep the bone in the lamb too. Does that help savor the flavor?
Absolutely, yes.
And bone marrow is supposed to be healthy for you.
I love it, yes.
And very flavorful.
Yes. And are you going to be eating this with us too? Are you just going to sit there and look pretty?
I mean, I can eat with you all. We can break bread.
yes.
Yeah, make sure you get some of the vegetables. If you like vegetables, those are really good.
I do. Yes. Yeah, can you help me cut this family style right here?
Yes. And we cook this with olives and pearl onions to give it a little bit of flavor.
Onions, you don't hear. That's in the fancy dishes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And then what is this right here?
So that is egusi soup. So the egusi is a leafy dish. So it's cooked with spinach greens and sweet potato greens.
Okay.
And that has peanut flour in it. So if you are allergic to peanuts,
nope.
Great. And then it's served with the dumpling, which is the fufu.
Oh, this right here?
Yes,
okay.
so that's the fufu.
You can explain that right there.
Fufu. So fufu is just a flour dumpling, and it can be made with plantain flour, cassava flour, or just plain flour, rice flour, any type of flour. You just cook it to this till it gets really nice and cooked, and you mold it into this little ball.
I've never heard those types of flours besides regular flour and rice flour.
Yes, so this is what it looks like.
Does it have a smell to it?
No, it has no.
Passion, would you say?
Plantain.
Plantain.
It really doesn't, and it has no flavor really. So whatever you eat it with will just enhance it.
Okay. Okay. So it's just an.
So it's like a dip and go.
It is a dip and go. So it's eating by hand. So you take a little bit of the fufu and you kind of like scoop the sauce. So that's how you eat that.
I didn't know it was a soup. You called it a soup.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And then the one next to it is an okra stew, okra soup or stew. Same base. I cooked it with smoked turkey and beef, but traditionally it's cooked with assorted meats and a lot of seafood. So I just held off the seafood for.
I love seafood now, man.
Yes.
I like the fresh cut stuff.
So while she's plating this, do you mind explaining the difference between West African, South African, North, types of foods? So you said this is West African. What would make this a dish just specific for
you know what?
West
I'll let y'all pick that at the end.
The food is just based on the region and what people grow in their region, right? For example, our egusi is made with peanut flour because Gambia grows a lot of peanuts. And if you go to other regions, it's made with melon seed because that's what they predominantly.
So it's just changing ingredients.
Yes, changing ingredients pretty much. And also with the plantain, if you go to Nigeria or Ghana or some of the West African regions, they grow a lot of cassava, so they make a lot of cassava dishes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's basically regional.
Now, what's cassava? I've heard of it, or is that kava?
It's what's called yuca. and it is right here. This is what cassava looks like in the raw.
It looks like a potato.
It does look like a potato. In South America, they fry it into chips as well, but we usually cook it in our dishes and boil it.
I'm cutting a little bit off of that.
And there's
There
yeah.
you go.
We
There you
gotta be
go.
a family today, like
There
we
you
always
go.
should be.
Hey, take it a piece right there. Okay.
We'll start with this, and then I saw we got the meat pie and everything else too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So do we need to cut this so we can dip it?
The fufu?
Yes, ma'am.
You can. I mean, you can just take your hand as well.
Okay.
If you want to just be.
Oh, it's sticky.
Yes, it's very doughy.
Oh, and you said which one is the best to dip this in?
For these two.
These two. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yes, ma'am.
And the drink that she brought
Yes.
is a hibiscus. I don't want to call it a soda, but is it a juice?
It is a juice or tea, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is locally bottled in
I like
Murfreesboro. And we do have another drink as well, like the ginger.
Delicious.
So we didn't have that today, but those are the two drinks that we usually.
That's yummy.
Is it?
Well, I want that dough. I'm like, am I eating dough? Yeah. What am I eating?
Feels like Play-Doh, right?
Right.
But it just.
It's bringing back the Play-Doh days.
There
Yeah,
you go.
for sure.
What do you think?
I think I like that one better.
The okra?
Mm. Oh, that's fine.
So yeah, this is the okra stew or
Okay.
soup. And then the other one is the egusi.
You know, honestly, I equally love them just as much.
Good.
They have a healthy flavor to them.
Yeah.
It's pretty healthy because it's
earthy
leafy,
tone.
very
Yeah,
leafy.
It's earthy.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way, in a flavorful way.
So the red sauce that you see is called palm oil.
Oh,
and it's from the
that's
palm nut
delicious too.
tree. So
Mm-hmm.
that's they extract that into that red oil.
Mm.
And then this one is the peanut butter stew.
This one?
Yes. And that one is also cooked with lamb. And you can eat that with white rice as well. So that one is.
I'm trying it.
There
I'm
you
going
go.
for it.
Go for it.
It doesn't smell
I'm getting the
spicy.
rice in there.
And it's a very kid-friendly dish. If kids
Oh my
love
gosh.
peanut butter,
Mm-hmm.
it's
There is a
very-
little kick in that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spice. You were supposed to tell. I was supposed to try it first before.
It's okay. The hibiscus
Look,
soda.
There you go.
Is
We'll calm it down.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
won't
very
go back
purple.
after it, but yeah.
Okay.
Or pink.
Like officially, when the first taste was like peanut buttery, peanut taste, and then as it's like rolling back out my tongue, it's like psych.
A little
And it's
peppery.
a little, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little spicy because then the spice, and we also use a little bit of lime juice in there to kind of tone down that sweetness from the peanut butter. Mm-hmm.
Well, you can still taste the peanut butter.
Yes, for
Like-
sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
And it's not overpowering. Let me explain this. The peanut taste is not like overpowering like the chunky peanut butter you taste. It's very there's equal parts and it tastes great.
But you know it's got peanut butter in it. So
And which one is this one that I grabbed?
So that is the peanut butter stew. It's
Oh,
the
I
same
did.
thing.
Oh, the same thing.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. Then this is the chicken yassa.
Yep.
And this is a braised chicken with caramelized onions.
You know what? I don't
bell
think I
peppers and
grabbed that
potatoes.
for us.
No.
No, I did not.
Get another
you
dish.
got that
And that
Yeah.
one is served with rice as well. So
I'll just grab it.
there you go.
And then we can, if you want to pull some of that off.
And
And
get
then-
some of the potatoes and some of the sauce. That's what make the yassa so good.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to have to eat supper now. Y'all are
There
going
you
to feed
go.
me. And was it
This is-
served
this-
over
This
us?
is an interesting tasting.
Yeah.
we didn't expect to have a whole spread out here. Maybe a couple of
You have
samples.
done, you
like
have
Costco.
outdid yourself, my
Yeah.
friend.
Thank you.
As I'm now
Oh, gosh.
This is also a very kid-friendly dish because all kids love potatoes and chicken.
Uh-huh.
And so
I love that.
my daughter's favorite.
What'd you do?
I slipped it out of my mouth. Sorry, guys.
Oh my God.
Almost forgot
That's called an edit. That's called an edit.
Yes, ma'am.
And I like how, you can tell the chicken's been like cooked right because you can just pull it right off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we marinate it for 24 to 48 hours.
What do you
Good
marinate it
Lord.
in?
I do like a homemade house blend.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it is.
Aw.
But the base
That's
of
a
our
nice way of
seasoning
saying-
is just salt, pepper, garlic, onions, a little bit of mustard and vinegar in that because it's a tangy dish. So yeah, so that's the base of the seasoning for the yassa.
I was really surprised on this hibiscus stuff. I
yes.
really-
You like that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's got like a little minty kick.
It does have mint in it. Yes.
That's what I was trying to.
Yes.
Why does it say? Oh, is this? Is that what it's flavored? They're called ginger.
Well, the it's just in a different bottle because we do have ginger and hibiscus. So I guess you ran out of the bottle. So
It
put
just
in
happens.
ginger.
Hey,
Yeah.
you didn't see it until you start drinking.
There you go. Yes. But yeah, she does make ginger and hibiscus. We just ran out of the ginger today, so.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
this is not West African. The cornbread is more southern, but it's a jalapeno cornbread.
Okay, now she said jalapeno. I gotta heard. Yep.
So it gives you a little
I'm
bit of
trying
that.
some new stuff today, and I've already had 3 things that are like really like saying my tongue is excited and not in a fun way.
But it's not spicy though. It's tame.
It does have some sweetness to it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is.
Brace
You can
yourself.
taste
I'm gonna just get that much.
And it's not all over, so you can sort
Yeah,
of.
I saw that right there.
mhm.
Because I've had like jalapeno bread meat, like homemade bread, and I just dodged the jalapeno.
Yeah, that's basically what I did.
Like
I've
big.
done.
So these are very small chunks that you can kind of avoid.
And I like how it tastes like cake-like almost.
It looks like a vanilla cake. And then the sprinkles are the jalapenos.
I love it.
Yes.
So what made you decide to like do cooking like this and cater? Because we found out earlier you cater too.
I do. So I just grew up in a big family in Gambia. My grandmother always cooked. You know, and my mom. You know, our house was always a hub for all the neighborhood kids to just come and eat. So that's just how we grew up. And so when I moved here, I started gardening and just growing food and obviously cooking a lot of what I grew, and that's just how this started.
Yeah.
So I would post recipes online and post my garden videos, and people would start asking me for African food, like, hey, because there's nothing in Murfreesboro like West African food.
No, there's not.
Yeah, so people started asking, so I figured why not tap into that niche. That
Do you feel like there is going to be a movement in the African style food?
I hope so.
I mean, let me tell you, I love barbecue and catfish in Mexican restaurants and Chinese or whatever,
Korean barbecue.
Korean, whatever you got going. But I feel like we're just missing like all the multicultural things. And this tastes amazing.
It
now,
does.
Thank you.
And we still have to eat these 2 things.
Yes,
FYI.
we
We haven't
still
gotten to the kebab and the meat
pies. So it's our version of empanada. So it's just ground beef, potatoes, onions, mixed vegetables, bell peppers. That's what I.
The meal all in one.
Yeah.
It's on the meal on the go.
That is delicious.
The lamb
rice.
jollof. Yes.
Is that what I just tried?
Yes, that's the lamb
It's
jollof.
a little spicy for me. I'm not gonna lie. That was like,
Okay,
some of your food's kicking to the stomach.
Yeah, it does kick in the back,
Yeah.
but I mean,
But it's good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's the thing I hate about food is like I love it, but then I also hate it because it hurts.
Good food, yeah. Good food sometimes comes with a little bit of,
A little gut.
And a lot of African food is super spicy, so I try to do my food a lot, very mild. But as you can see, sometimes it kind of gets away.
Girl, don't take away from the recipe. Don't take away from the recipe.
Yeah,
That
but
lamb
we
is
want to make sure that everyone can eat it, including kids. So
Yeah, because you want to learn. When everybody moves down into America, you want them to not forget their culture.
Oh,
and their
absolutely.
heritage,
Absolutely. And another thing that we do is, as you can see, we have like habanero pepper in every dish. And that's just a way for people to enhance the flavor if they need to, so it's not overwhelming.
what's the jalapeno or habanero in it, or just
It's just floated on
It's
top.
a garnish.
It's a
It's
garnish.
a garnish, but did it like cook in with it too?
It's cooked in it, but not overly. So I just sort of put it on the top,
at the end.
and then you can kind of squeeze it as you go and just enhance the.
Now we're gonna grab the panada.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Just gonna have it for me.
You want me to cut it in half?
Yeah,
Okay.
cut it in half.
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna give the kids this later. And
I'm just
I know.
excited. I know Layla.
Leilani is just sitting there like, when's it my turn?
ready.
She's getting hungry.
Oh, I know,
Oh,
right?
the dumpling is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's different than what the dumpling that you're thinking of.
I like the
Still, I want a dumpling.
How's that?
really good.
Good.
Yes, ma'am. You can cook at my house anytime. Please.
It's like a beef stew. Handheld beef stew.
Yeah.
And then you can pick the shish
kebabs.
kebab.
And then I serve that with couscous. It depends. Sometimes I serve it with yellow rice. And today I just decided to do couscous and see how that. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're just gonna
go for it.
Yeah.
That's
Nope.
tough.
That's not my friend right now. Come on.
It's cold.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
There. I'm gonna make it work.
I'm just trying to be pretty over here.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to eat in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I've said every time, whether I was on the radio or my podcast or something, do not videotape me eating. I'm ugly.
No, look at it.
Especially with meat, you know, it's like.
Yeah. I was gonna try to like cut a little bit. Now is the couscous spicy?
Spicy, no.
Something spicy.
Well, this is a little bit, has a kick to it.
Okay.
So she can't do no spice at all?
No.
Okay.
It's gotten to her.
So the meat has a little bit of spice. And the chicken is a little spicy too. Again,
I love the chicken. That's why I think I got me.
I know.
I was like,
It's just we're at the end and everything that we have tried.
Yeah, so, but
Eat
the
some
couscous
white
is very
rice.
friendly, so you can try
Yeah,
some of
that. Eat the couscous or the white rice.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's just butter and raisins, a little bit of salt and pepper.
You say raisins? Oh, there is raisins.
Yeah,
in
there's
it.
raisins and mixed vegetables in here.
I've never.
And
had
this
those.
is
My body's not used to all that.
There you go.
Yeah, but this is so delicious. So, if anybody is watching this and they want to like hire you to cater, or even come and try her food out, she's gonna be one of the many food vendors at the multicultural, or I should say, the McMinnville International Cultural Festival. I'm gonna say that right eventually. I'm sorry, Mickey. But you're gonna be one of the many places that's gonna have food.
Yes.
And I encourage everybody to come out on May the 30th and try everybody's food, because again, if I always say this, and I use Wayne's saying, there's so many different flavors in this world, whatever, black, white, or whatever, and if we don't try this, I feel like we're missing out.
I know, right?
Again, if we all like the same food, wore the same clothes, this would not be America.
Yeah, I hear you.
Be something else.
And I can't wait to show my kids different foods from different places.
So we'll have a lot of these at the event on the 30th.
Yeah.
So typically I would have the jollof rice, the two different versions of the jollof rice at events, and I would have the egusi, of course the chicken yassa, the jalapeno cornbread. I don't normally do the peanut butter stew and the okra stew at festivals.
Is that special for us?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
So
I'm
yes,
just gonna keep eating the rest.
and we may do the brochette depending on how the layout is set up. If we can grill outside, then we can do the brochette because it's great when it's grilled out.
Right.
Oh my gosh, yes. Tell them to make sure you get a grilled spot, and Kelly Walker said so.
Yes.
Because I will definitely be there.
Yeah.
All right. So that again, if they want to reach out to you, if anybody wants to reach out to you, Aminta, sorry.
Yes.
What can they find you on social media? Can they give you a call?
Yes. You can definitely find me on all social media platforms at Aminta's Homemade, and on our website at amintashomemade.com. Yeah. And that's how you can contact us for any event we do, graduation parties, weddings, any event, or just like family dinner. Because sometimes if you don't feel like cooking, you just want to order a family tray, we can do that.
I love this. So again, guys, this has been such a blessing here at the Black History Museum, hanging out with Aminta and Mickey and them. Remember, the event is on May the 30th. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you have seen the QR code on the sign, you can scan that and get your tickets. I guess can you order your tickets off that? It's free to come in. Okay.
Wow.
Even better. And it's at the Milner Recreation Center. You're going to be connecting with different types of, I always say flavors. But again, the cultural cuisine, to the shopping, to the performances and family fun. And again, this is something you don't want to miss. And I could see this growing each and every year stronger and stronger. So again, thank you for everybody watching the show with us. When we come back, more things to come. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000. Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe, and I am enjoying an amazing cucumber sandwich. It's my go-to here with some chips and a pickle. And so again, come out, check Zora's Tea Room and Cafe out. It's amazing. The atmosphere is great. The food's great. Can't go wrong, really. And then if you haven't tried the amazing tea of the month, that is pineapple melon punch, and it is delicious. So, real quickly, before I forget to mention, because I always forget to give myself a nod on this. So, I want to say a big congratulations to our very own The Local Voice that we started here at Warren First 931. We started this about 2.5 years this January, and it all started out with just a simple newsletter, and now we're up to a newspaper. And so with that being said, we are now official. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's 2 numbers at the top. It's got the ISSN number for the print and the online. And we are officially, love you guys, we are officially in the Library of Congress. We are an official publication, whether it's print or online. So I love it. You know, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks for this really to get done. But for all you folks that follow us on social media, this is just another aspect if you're not aware of it. We've been doing this for quite some time. And literally this entire thing is all about local news. Of course, we had Tom Davis on talking about the VA clinic and the reopening till at least to the end of the year. That was the big feature story, followed by the Habitat for Humanity, the Habitat House Project. Those are the 2 stories that made the front paper this week. Followed by, also in here, we talk about the EAA 3rd Annual Breakfast, or it's the 3rd Saturday, I should say, breakfast of each month, was another huge success. And then we talked about the local anglers here. Don't forget that the overnight fishing, the first overnight fishing, is going to be this Friday on May the 22nd. Now, according to the post on social media, it did say that it's going to start Friday, May the 22nd, and continue through October, and with select Friday and Saturday nights throughout the summer and early fall. But during these events, the boat docks will remain open until 9 p.m. to allow fishermen additional access before overnight fishing hours begin. The schedule for the 2026 all fishing dates include, of course, it gets it right there for you guys, but you can check them out. It's in the paper. And officials are reminding anybody doing the participating in the overnight fishing that, which is the TWRA, that fishing and boating regulations will remain in effect during the overnight events. Anglers are encouraged to practice safe boating habits, wear life jackets when appropriate, and ensure all fishing licenses are current before heading out to the water. Okay? And then we were talking about, of course, yesterday, Monday, the MPD was hosting the Car Fit event. If you did not check that out on our socials, we were there live all day yesterday. And then our good friends at Happy Buffalo Wings is hiring ahead of June opening, and they're going to be accepting in-person applications. So anybody that is looking for a job, make sure you check it out. And another thing that we added to the newspaper is during the summer, I always add this in there, upcoming events between now and the 25th, because everybody wants to know what's going on. And then if you haven't seen our amazing senior ads, make sure you do. Let's see here. Also, if you want to add in the paper, it doesn't cost you that much. It's pretty good. It's pretty fair. On our sideline stories, we did talk about the Warren County Sports Authority, how they look toward major growth through new partnerships to help expand their coverage. And then let's see here. Warren County Schools celebrate the class of 2026. We also put that in there. Our good friends at Mud Bums, the next band coming up, we've had them on the show before. Fuzzy was his name. I'm going to call him the Fuzz. But the live 80s rock band is coming up this Saturday on May 23rd at Mud Bums. It's their summer concert series. Young Men United's announced their fish fry, things like that. And then, of course, I really wanted to have my good friend Melody Krim in here. But if you have not seen the Dottie West mural, which I think I'm going to go to the text message one for this one, because she did text me some information as well. But it's like a paint by numbers mural. If you want to make like a staple piece of, putting something here in history for Warren County, let's see. Okay, yeah. So help us complete the Dottie West mural. Those wishing to leave a lasting mark on downtown McMinnville will have a chance Monday, May the 18th from 1 to 4 p.m. This was yesterday. And that's why I saw a lot of people out there. And we'll be inviting the first 100 or so community members to participate. The Park Theater Assistant Manager Gillenton said this will be artist-led and stuff. So, again, Monday they did that. It's so awesome to see it. And if you didn't see how the painting's coming along, and I think it's neat when you do stuff like that. It's just my thing. But ending up here, we're going to take one more short break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, we are going to end with our community calendar. So remember, Warren County, keep it first.
People of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop
shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Don't forget to come out to Zora's Tea Room and Cafe this week. As you all know, they will be closing the doors down just to take a break during Memorial. We all do it. So go cook for yourself for once. Come on, hamburgers, hot dogs. It's not that hard. But they will be open. Now, they're open right now, but they're going to be closed on what days again, girls? I can go backwards. The 26th. Yeah, the 24th, 25th, and the 26th, which essentially is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, excuse me. But they will be back open on Wednesday, back in the swing of things. Real quick, I want to show y'all this video that I haven't shared yet, just to get a closer view of what we are like. This is the food that Aminta made us, and she has a Facebook page. It's called Aminta's Homemade, and it was just so delicious to the point we were so overwhelmed with food. We had, like, you know, just like she shared it with us, we kept and shared it with everybody else. So again, I just wanted to show you guys all the amazing things that we got to try yesterday. And two, tune in tomorrow as we will be showcasing our next segment of what's cooking in Warren County. We're going to be stopping at our great friends, Ashley and Amber's restaurant, Baron Fork Brews, because they just recently celebrated a ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce. So we went over there and had some of their best top-notch food items for the season, so, and the drinks as well. So make sure you check that out. We had a holler at them. So see that video tomorrow. Tell us, and again, every time we post these, why don't you just message us and let us know a place you would like us to go try some food. I've already have, we have 4 or 5 people made suggestions to go to certain places. So let's go. I mean, we have so many different restaurants now here in the Warren County community that I just don't think get enough light shined on them. So let's do this. But thank you for everybody that has watched the show this morning. We're going to wrap it up with our community calendar, which of course is being brought to you by Sonic in McMinnville, as well as Lisa Zavianis, to elect her as your 31st Judicial District Attorney. And so that is our community calendar sponsorships. Today is May the 19th. So with that said, going on at the Magnus Library right now, or soon to be tonight, line dancing from 5:30 to 7:30, adult book club 5:30 to 6:30, and then of course going on every Mondays. No, wait. Yeah. Going on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Don't forget about our caring, our friends that do the beautiful soul walk. Going also to tomorrow night, Caring Hearts United monthly meeting is at 6 o'clock, located at 352 South Chancery Street. Of course, if you missed it, the Chamber of Commerce breakfast was this morning. Tom Davis sat in and told us all about that. Lastly, that's going on tonight, the Adult Children of Alcoholics and Families Support Group at Smart Assembly of God. Now, this is for 18 and older, and it's from 4 to 5 o'clock. Tomorrow is going to be the official last day of school for the Warren County Schools. Little learners ages 0 to 3, 9 a.m. to 9:30, ages 4 plus, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and this is going to be all at the Magnus Library. Survey time showdown at Smooth Rapids at 7. The RWA luncheon is going to be at Tops Metro Deli at 11:30. And of course, the collective Heart of Beautiful Souls is meeting to walk at 10 a.m. On Thursday, the Warren County Commission's meeting will be held at 6 p.m. at the full court. Special Needs Story Hour is going to be at 4:30 to 5:30. And then the Master Gardeners are meeting for their monthly meeting at the Magnolia Room at 6 o'clock. Sexual Assault Group with Families in Crisis, they're going to be meeting at 6 to 7 at 101 West Main Street. The Refuge Recovery meeting at Freedom Life Church, meal starts at 6. Childcare and transportation will be provided. There's also a teen support groups, Celebrate Recovery groups. The Republican Party is also meeting this Thursday at 6 o'clock at the early voting room. This is where they're going to have, I believe they said, their state and federal leaders come and talk. And then let's see. And of course, on Friday, as of right now, backline at the Park Theater at 7:30. And then you can just read on and on and on as the weekend goes. There's so many Memorial Day events happening on that weekend. So we're going to save all that information really for the Thursday and Friday's episode. But if you guys want to see what I am reading, you are welcome to contact us on Facebook. You can contact us at 931-369-3050. We can add you as an editor to the calendar, so you can add your events to the calendar, or you can just be a viewer and view the calendar and watch it change ever so gradually. I'm telling you, we have everything from now to the end of this year on this calendar. It's wild. And so if you want to know what's going on, all the things going on in Warren County, that calendar has just that. I can't say that enough. But we want to thank everybody that tuned in, showed up, commented today. Thanks to Cody Jones and everybody that tuned in. Thanks to Mickey Quinn with the Black History Museum for inviting us last night. We got to eat a great dinner at 4 o'clock with Amita. And it was just delicious. I was told we were getting samples, and then we get a family-style buffet. So I absolutely love it. Make sure you find her on social media. I did. It was super easy, super simple. I've already started sharing out her information. Don't forget that the International Cultural Festival is going to be going on May the 30th, next week. All-day event. It's free. It's going to be at the Milner Recreation Center. If you want any more information on that, you can contact the Black History Museum folks. Get that information, get it out there and all that. And, gosh, so many things going on in this community. You can never say there's nothing going on. But don't forget, if you're just new to town or you didn't realize that we have, we have a local voice newspaper that is getting on its 3-year mark. If you want to know everything and all things in the community going on, this is your paper. We offer a digital subscription for $5 a month or $50 for the year, or you can do the doorstep delivery. We deliver newspapers all the way from Rock Island all the way down to Viola, y'all. We just got a couple of new more digitals or some more doorstep delivery subscribers yesterday. So make sure you get to be a part of that as well. Guys, it has been, as we always say here on the show, you can either choose to be a blessing or a curse. Here at Warren First 931, we choose to be a blessing. And we hope you do the same. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.